Hello, loves. Let's go over some questions you guys asked while I decorate this cake from start to finish. It's the Spider-Man cake. I know you guys have seen it, but this is a more detailed video. First question is from, I don't even know how to say the name. Have you ever thought of competing in a cake baking competition? Yes, I do. And believe it or not, I could have had the chance to make it on Is It Cake. You know the show Is It Cake? And two of the contestants on that show are actually my friends. You guys know Sugar Freak Show, Andrew? Now, I haven't personally met him in person, but we have been social media friends for a very long time, and I keep contact with him through Instagram DM. I really hope I meet him one day because he's awesome. And also Johnny Cakes. Now, Johnny Cakes did happen to come to my house one time and we recorded a video together. So he told me, would you like to be on Is It Cake? I can probably get you in as a contestant because he was on it. And I was like, that would be awesome. But there's a couple of issues. You guys are not going to like hearing this. I can't really leave the family yet until everybody is independent. And that is, when I say everybody, basically my son. He's only 12 at the time. And so because he's in soccer and he has school activities, and I'm the one who's at home, he kind of relies on me to bring him back and forth and everything like that. My daughters both have college and work, so really their time is very, very limited. I barely ask them for help because they barely have the time to do it. And my husband leaves to work from around 8 and doesn't come home till sometimes 6 or 7 in the evening. So I would need somebody there for Ale. And I know these kind of competition shows probably take a month, if not longer. So unfortunately, I have to put it on the back burner until everybody in the house is grown up and is more independent, and then I could leave for a whole month without worrying. But that's kind of pretty much what's holding me back. Also, I think I would be super anxious if there's like a time crunch and it's counting down and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm just adding one more thing. No, wait, please, no. But hey, we have to live and learn, right? Next one is from Talent Negative. And they ask, what's your favorite country you've been to? Now, I haven't been to many, but I am blessed to have been to a few. And although Lebanon has my heart and it's absolutely gorgeous, the one country I've been to that is so beautiful is Italy. Now, I can't really say it's the best one because I haven't seen the world, but it's gorgeous, I tell you, gorgeous. Although there's no air condition. And we went during a heat wave. And when we went inside restaurants, there's still no air condition. And it was like over 100 degrees, and I swear, I was dying. But it's still so absolutely beautiful. Next one is from Besbahat. What is your favorite thing about making cakes? Are your cakes set prices or do you work with people by orders? And hardest thing about being an influencer with kids, do I feel like I have to keep up with the trends? Okay, so favorite thing is the cake decorating part. Literally, if everything else can be done for me and I just do the decorating, that would be awesome. And my prices are absolutely not set in stone, especially for my OG customers. I do give them a little deal. Also, when people have a budget to work with, I opt for things that are like edible paper, just like you see in the picture right now, instead of kind of hand making them. Or if they want fondant toppers, we can just use actual toys instead. So honestly, it fluctuates for everybody. And last but not least, influencing while raising kids. I'm kind of glad I get to keep up with the trends because then I know what my kids are into and what they're not into. I also get to see what happens on social media, so what they see is sometimes often what I see. So the only part about raising them that's kind of tough is the internet can be a scary place and kids tend to grow up faster because of it. I mean, they have all the information at the press of a button in the palm of their hands. Like if we needed information back in the day, we had to turn the computer on, wait for it to dial up, listen to the and all we can really play on the computer was solitaire. And the only people we can chat with are like AOL chat rooms. And even then, that was kind of scary. So I try to really have my kids trust me. Like I want them to come to me for anything. But yeah, it's a tough one out there. So that last question was from Bespahat. And this question is from Lorraine Bateman. And she says, no question, just want to give you a virtual hug. Just caught the news and saw an update on the troubles in Gaza and thought of you and your wonderful outspokenness on it and wanted to hug you. And as I can't hug all the displaced and lost, I love your work. Oh my God, you are so sweet. And I know that comment was from a while ago, but still, it still applies to this day. I want to hug you too. Here's my virtual hug. Hug. No, really, I wish I can get you guys all in a room and just give you like a big virtual hug. Or we can just gather somewhere and, just like chill out and hang together. Or maybe I can just get you out in my basement or something and I'll trap you guys down there and I can make cakes and we can just chill. That sounds kind of psychopathic, but that's okay. Okay, next up. It's from Shanika Reen. I hope I said your name right. Do your kids like to help you bake? Oh, Shanika. They don't like to help me do nothing. Absolutely, positively nothing. They don't like to be involved in my videos. I have to beg them if I want to use a story that happened to them. They don't want to touch a cake. They don't want to decorate a cake. They don't want to bake nothing. No cookies, no brownies, no nothing. Oh, no, if mama does it, yeah, of course they'll come eat. They'll come running. But to have them put in just a little helping hand, nope, nothing. No interest whatsoever. I told them, I'm like, let's do like a baking show, me and you. And they're like, yeah, no. So I can't really force them or anything. And yeah, not at all. They do not like to bake. Next up is from Ghost. What's your favorite color for hijab to wear? Does it change season to season? And yes, you spelled it correctly, love. Thank you. My favorite hijab to wear is no hijab. Now, before the haram police come after me, I'm just joking, chillax, okay? But to be fair, to be honest, it's not like it's 100% comfortable. So like the chiffon ones that you guys might see me wear that kind of just drape, those are so annoying. But they happen to look the best, so I wear those. And it doesn't necessarily change from season to season, but in the wintertime, I can pull out my more thicker scarves. Like the material is thicker and it's just kind of like a scarf that I can wrap around my neck also. So it does tend to keep me warm because those scarves I definitely will not wear in the summertime. As for colors, I feel like I look nicer in darker colors, so I like to wear more darker colors. Those tanned colors that you guys see are very in for hijabis. It looks absolutely hideous with my skin tone.